It's going to be so good, isn't it? Well, I think it's time to introduce Mr. Mullane. Mr. Mullane is in charge of the music at this school, and he is the loveliest person I know. Apart from my wife, I have to say. But this is Mr. Mullane, so if you should happen to come to this school, then look for this very warm and kind face. Yeah. And you'll be really welcome. Now remember, when we do this performance, you must sit up properly all the time. So now is the time to do it. And you must not fiddle with your guitar in between playing. It really takes away from the pleasure of the performance. And I know that when they're talking about rock guitarists in bands, they say, whatever you must do, you must never fiddle with your guitar in between pieces. It spoils the impact of the piece. Alright, we're going to start with our performance now. And might I say that your children have been so well behaved, and I think you can really be proud of them. They've worked so hard, and they've learned 5 pieces today, and I think you're going to be suitably impressed when you hear them perform. You have to use your imagination, like all musicians. They live in a bit of an imaginary world, which is healthy, I believe. And what you have to imagine, that the students have won a prize to go to America after giving a particularly good performance at a school assembly. When they arrive in America, they get on the wrong train. They get on this old steam train with a cattle grid out the front, and it's called the Puffin Billy steam train. And while on that train, they travel back in time to the days of cowboys and Indians. And let's take you on that train journey right now with Mr. Lau conducting. Right, keep your guitar silent. Sit down. Come across a lonesome cowboy. He has no friends anymore. He doesn't know why. His horse doesn't even like him. It could be to do with the fact that his diet is only baked beans, and he keeps slipping off this horse as he tries to throw him. Can I now introduce to you Miss Chapman to take the piece, The Lonesome Cowboy. Because, first of all, there's the Indians, and we can hear the Indians. And can we see Mr. Lenz conduct Song of the Indian Warriors?
Remember, we start really loud, soften the repeat, big crescendo, long note, and we'll get big applause. And your parents will be so proud of you, they'll buy an ice cream on the way home.
Heard the Indians playing, but the cowboys decide to have a battle with the Indians. But instead of fighting each other, they decide to have a battle of sound. And so whoever can play the best music is going to be the winner. Here's the cowboys' version of their event, and they're going to play Bluesy Bugle. And the crowd goes wild. So now the Indians, they play their best music to try and win this competition. And they're going to play musical braves with bass line going good. And your big going good. And this teachers start off with 2 bars. The students play. And it sounds beautiful. Ready? 1. Ready, teachers? Just the teachers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Students, down. you know, being a bit competitive, they hear the Indians play, the Cowboys play, and they think, well, we're from Australia. We'll show them how good we are by playing our assembly item, which is conducted by Miss Berry, and it's the Song of the Aztecs. And students up there. All right, students, please thank the teachers for all their hard work. And teachers, we thank you for all your hard work. So well done, students. And I'd like you to thank your parents for doing all the paperwork. Well done. And now you're free. Don't forget to thank